All right, well, we are live. It's August 18th. Another good day for some day trading. Today, looking at the scans, it's pretty weak, pretty slow. We have Cassava Sciences. That's up right now on some news on yeah, it was up 27% yesterday, and today it's up 17% pre-market. But as far as the gap scan, looking at the gap scan, and for those of you guys that don't know, every morning I'll go look at a gap scanner. So you can just go to YouTube, and there's plenty of pages I use. I do Zendu is the YouTube scanner I use. It's fantastic. Recommend you guys check it out. Um, but yeah, I'll go scan for anything that's gapped up pre-market on news. Um, so yeah, right now we've got CRIS, Chris. So let's see this one. This one doesn't look bad. It's a little bit cheaper. Um, the pre-market chart looks pretty decent, I would say. Going over to look at the daily. We're going to open above a lot of these resistances. In fact, we're going to open basically in this gap. So maybe we could try to fill this gap back up to 220s, 230s. All right, well, the market's open. I'm just going to be looking at this one for right now. Yeah, there's really nothing on Momo Scanner for gappers right now, so it's a little bit tricky. Um, yeah. So yeah, today I'm just dealing with a new microphone. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's the Rode Pod mic. So from what I could tell when I was doing some testing is it sounds really nice. The only thing that it's going to take some getting used to is it's very directional. I have to talk very much so in the top of it, and I have to keep my face pretty close to it because as I get far away, the volume drops off pretty significantly. So that's going to take a bit to get used to. Yeah, so right now, this is going to be a bit of a tough morning to find something to trade. It's like Sava ended up being the one. That was a runner from yesterday. So yesterday, Sava, I don't know if it was sympathy momentum or if they had their own news. I can't remember, but we had a monkeypox. We had BVW, which was a monkeypox vaccine play, go 200 some percent yesterday. And Cassava went from 24 to 34 in this move. So that was great. I didn't catch a lot of it or much of any of it for that, but yeah, I'm not super thrilled to trade this because it's a bit higher. I don't know, higher float. Hmm. All right. Well, I guess I'll pay attention to Sava right here. I'm gonna make sure to adjust my share size. Yeah, I'd try with 100 shares. Definitely not 1,000. Nor do I have the buying power to buy 1,000 shares of this. It's gonna break that level. Try to buy the dip for the retest of the high. Oh, I'm a little in too quick. Yeah, I'll be out there. I got in a little bit too quick here. I was thinking if this could just pull back from 32 and right back to this pre-market pivot level. That's where I try to buy in, but okay. So it looks like BWV is actually moving. Yeah, this was that monkeypox play from yesterday. A lot of resistance pre-market. Right around this level, actually. Volume on it is decent. Oh, there's 25. Oh, it's going to be a bit whippy there. I'll add this real quick. BWV. Yeah. So far, yeah, it's a bit of a slow Thursday day. It's a Thursday morning. Scan is looking pretty weak. There's cassava making highs. Ugh. Yeah, tea is probably oversteeped now. I thought I was steeping some green tea here, and now it's might be a little oversteeped. Ah, no, it's good. So, taking a look at the overall market, man, it looks a little bit more of a grim. Looks to be a bit more of a grim picture today. Oh, that being said, yesterday was red too, so it's about the same as yesterday, to be quite honest, as far as the overall market goes. So I wouldn't mind this around this area, but the volume's kind of thinning out. There's probably not a whole lot of eyes on this thing right now. And here it comes all the way down to VWAP there. So I'll start the day with a small losing trade on Sawa there. I mean, that was actually fairly decent size loss from 69 to 24. So right here, try to buy this breakout. Oh, is my audio still coming through? It is. There, that's better. Yeah, so I try to buy this breakout once this broke out in this candle here, and then a small pullback to 32. And yeah, I got in, and it was on this pullback here. So I'm gonna take the loss on it. Looking back, that's not a bad trade. So yeah, it just didn't work out. It's 33. 33.20. Let's take a look at BBBY. This one's starting to move back up. Sava. Hmm. Yeah, this one looks decent, but oh man, I just don't like trading. It seems tricky. Let's just look at some numbers on it here. So for Cassava, we've got a 30% short float wow and 37 shares outstanding. So probably dip there. 31. See if it can hold. Nah, see, I should have sold on that bounce. Just took 30 cents. It's gonna be a break even. Actually, I'm gonna lose 10 cents on it because of a silly fill. Yeah, I thought just maybe I would have caught the bottom there on that candle. And when it popped up to 60s here, I was feeling a little greedy, like maybe I felt like I was well positioned for this to start curling back up. And maybe I was. Maybe I was just a few cents off. I shouldn't have sold there. Yeah, it looks like that was the case. Mm. There's a couple things halted that I see. This is one of them, halted to the upside. Don't really super light volume. Remember this one from before. Drug. This is also halted up on 100,000 shares of volume. So yeah, I don't really care too much to get involved in these super low float, or I'm sorry, super low volume rather, halts there. So what is gonna be the obvious stock to trade today? Are we gonna have an obvious stock to trade today? These are the questions that I ask myself. And right now, it's looking at the answer is kind of no. Momo scan, we've got BWV, Sava, BBY, and BBIG, which I guess I don't have that one on this list, which I'll add. But I don't like BBIG that much. I'll trade it if it gets real nice, but it's 150. Oh, it's pulled back quite a bit anyway. I didn't realize this one was up on was up during pre-market. Bro, what just happened? So yeah, sometimes patience is and waiting is the name of the game. Waiting for a quality setup. But I don't know if we're gonna get one of those. We did have some pretty good opportunity momentum over the last week or two. So if the market's not willing to give a lot today, then I'm only gonna take what the market's willing to give, and that's just about all I can do about it. I'm only gonna take what the market's willing to give, and that's just about all I can do about it. I'm only gonna take. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. What the market's willing to give, and that's just about all I can do about it. I'm only gonna take. Yeah, just do some. Yeah, that sounds some streamception on that. Oh yeah. So just looking, wait for something to pop on the scans. BWV. I would enjoy if this one could get going. I was trading this one yesterday. It was okay. As I spill warm tea down my crotch. Love it. Do I get in on this range and anticipate the break? Or is it going to break down? Yeah, that was. So, the one disappointment from this morning is CRIS. This thing looked good. In my opinion, this pre-market chart looks nice. The only thing I didn't really like about it was that it was a bit cheaper. I don't prefer stocks really under $2 that much. I'll trade them if they look really nice, but just personally not my preference. Now with this one, it was up pre-market, and this chart looked nice. We had just higher highs, higher lows, really nice channel. And then when it opened, it's just faded, and that's disappointing to see because it looked really nice, especially on the daily chart. Oh, this is BWV daily chart. Really quick, let's look at this daily chart. Yeah, disappointing. I mean, we were right here at 78, and we had no resistance up till here. So, yeah, like I said, you can only take what the market's willing to give, but that's a bit disappointing on that. Now, on this one, I'm curious. I'm tempted to take one of these dips. This one's getting a lot of down. Excuse me. A lot of these wicks to the downside that are getting bought up nicely. So, wouldn't be a bad idea. Maybe just trying to trade this range. It's like trying to break out. So, WET wet G. resumed pretty decent. So there's room here, and is it back up in a halt? I think it might be back in a halt at 76 there. So now after we have some volume confirmation, I mean, even still the volume's so light. Yeah, I don't know if I want to get involved. Dip straight off the mark of the devil, 666. It's funny. What's it gonna be? BVW or BWV? I always want to put the V before the W. I don't know why. Can we see a dip? Oh, we just have got this ascending support right here. It's coming right into a pivot or a pennant, a triangle, right at the end of it. So it's got to break up or down here. But I'm not convinced there's enough volume for a really strong breakout here. It's the only thing I would say about it. Volume's decent at 1.9 million, 1.3 million on these last two 5-minute candles. So I guess it could if it, but I'm not gonna get too aggressive here because I don't want to get caught in a false breakout. So I was at 31. Put that back over here. Yeah, this is just really low volume right now. I shouldn't really. Yeah. 605. 608, 615. It's gonna hold. Try it there at 10. It's a little sketchy there. I wanted to see more volume coming right away. But I'm gonna be a little quick on that sell. Oh wow. Now that's a dip, and I kind of impulse bought that, but yeah, that was a sketchy. I got filled right at the bottom, so that was kind of nice, but wow, that was a hefty sell. And that was what I was just kind of talking about that I was afraid of. So I'm going to catch 12 cents on that dip trade. But good lord, was that sketchy, and I got a pretty lucky fill. Yeah, wow. So remember when 3 minutes ago I was saying that I was going to be careful with false breakout here because the volume didn't look convincing enough to be able to be a strong bullish breakout? Well, here we are. Wasn't exactly a false breakout in the same candle in that sense, but I mean, yeah, you see this flush. That's a big flush. That's 18 to 50. Wow. Okay, well, I'm going to be glad to catch 10 cents on that, I guess. For the day, I don't even know what that puts me, plus 3.5. So I got back green after that $50 loss on Sava. So yeah, from that, I guess I'll wait patiently. I'll take a look at WETG out of this resumption. Now that this is the second halt, I'm guessing there's going to be more eyes on it. Granted, now it's slightly more extended on the 5-minute. I think this thing could make another leg up. So resumption. What time? Oh, that's why I'm all thrown off on my clock over here. Resumption is in okay about 15 seconds here. So I'll size accordingly. I'll take 200 to this. If I do trade it, I'm Gonna watch it carefully, but we'll see. Got a second here. Volume is just really low. There's a dip right there for maybe the dip and rip. But yeah, it's gonna get bought up. Wow. I just have a hard time trading these halts when they're really low volume. I love trading out of the halts, but when we only have 12,000 shares going into it on that candle, 41,000, 12,000. So, yeah, I mean, did I leave it on the table? Maybe. Am I okay leaving it on the table? You definitely. The answer is yes. Um, just not. It's just not enough volume for me to be super bullish on it. Well, let's take a look at drug here. This one's also on a halt. And it looks like we got till resumption 3. So we'll resume at 58 and 54 seconds. So we've got about 2.5 minutes till resumption on this one. Looking at this chart. Okay, we've broken over the 200 moving averages. We got the EMA and just the moving average. And I bet this thing is pretty shorted, considering it's been just consistently kind of a down grinder over the last several months. So let's check real quick what the short float is, if we have any information. Oh, it's not very high, according to FinViz. And a 6 million float, so. Okay. Yeah, this will be interesting. It's kind of the same situation, low volume, but actually, no, I take that back. This is significantly more volume. So you come out of the halt, and we've got, yeah, between these 3 candles, like 2.5 million volume. So yeah, not quite, a little over 2, but that's anyway a lot better than 40,000 shares. So I will definitely be watching this one. I'll look for the similar setup. I'm a bit more optimistic about this one coming out of this halt, so I'll be a little more aggressive. So we should have a minute till resumption here now. And as far as scans go, there's this is it. We got Jay's list. I'll add DRAG. You got drug and wet G. Not wet F. Whatever you are. Okay, well, let's get focused up here. Drug. Got about 30 seconds. Where's this going to resume? Is it going to resume high and dip? Or is it going to resume low? If it's anything like the other one, it's going to resume high. But I now see that it's the other one is down to $9, so. Five seconds here. Yeah, that's going to be an L. So this one here, this chart lagged on the resumption. And this one opened and dipped to about 30. I got a little bit high. Didn't get bought up. And yeah, I took a pretty big, took 15, no, that's 20-cent loss. Only for it to just rip back up through highs. 75. Be careful here. I'm gonna lose almost 10 cents on the spreads there. That's kind of insane. Hmm. Now I'm a bit hesitant on this one. It's pretty strong here. Okay. I feel like this thing really is gonna go. So I'm gonna look for a little pullback. I was tempted to buy that dip there, but I don't want to get caught in one that if it flushed below 50. Hmm. This thing's up 170%. Man, so yeah, I could take a pretty big loss there. down 173. So yeah, that was on this halt resumption. So I got in for the dip and rip, but I got in high. How did I get filled at 50? Oh, it's because it was this candle. This was the. My chart doesn't even show it went down to 15. Oh, I guess it does in the 5 minute. That's weird. It's really strange. And I'm going to get in too high on that dip, huh? Is 60 going to hold? Be out right there. I don't know. Wanted to see a quick pop. And I don't want to get too hesitant here. I don't want to get too cautious after taking a loss and then just being in and out way too quickly because I don't want to take another loss. That's not the way to go about it. So it's just sitting here consolidating. It's consolidating high above the VWAP. So that's good. This is going to make another leg up. Volume looks good. But we'll see what it's going to do here. I don't see. I want to buy this dip down towards 50, but I feel like a lot of people are going to have stop losses right under that. And if it breaks, it's going to go quick, and I might get caught in a flush. So that's why I'm being a bit hesitant with these dips here. Okay, here's 65. So we've got all this resistance here at 75. $72 I saw. We need a lot of green here. I want to see buyers. I'm going to get filled at 86? That was kind of a wacky fill. I get that's a flat trade. Are you kidding me? I'm just gonna push to 320. Okay. Wow. Man, that was unbelievable. How did I get filled at flat there? That doesn't make any sense. False halt. Man, I don't know what these fills are on this thing right now. I guess I'm using market orders, so what can I really expect, right? This one was the biggest disappointment. Pullback, and I thought I bought it at 80 and sold it in the 90s towards $3, and it fills me both at 86. That was a bit much. BWV's halted, but to the upside. Man, I'm gonna have to look back at this trade because I really don't know how I got filled so low on the sell, but could have been popping around a lot. And I should have just held a little bit longer for the breakout, but I was too antsy again, probably because I took the big loss on it for the first trade. So I want to get in my head here. Now, that was a nice setup for sure. Bro, what are my fills? How am I getting filled at 49 when I clicked buy before it broke out? What is going on? This is now getting really frustrating because I should have had two trades that I don't understand. What? I'm gonna have to watch this one back. This is getting a little bit weird. That's ended up gonna be a little losing trade by a cent where I bought the dip at 30, sold into the push, and then it fills me at 49 on the buy. I'm like so confused by that. Bro. That just didn't make any sense. What the hell? I really thought I was gonna be green after this trade on the day and it's break even. I'm so confused by that. So confused how it filled me like that. I mean, I guess you get what you get when you use market orders. Man, that's just gonna be it's frustrating to see two really, really awful fills in a row. It's gonna pick up some steam here. High as 50. 5 seconds on this candle. What's it gonna be? It's gonna close strong. Hesitated with the buy right there. Don't want. Ooh, don't want to see double top. I'll be out there at 50. I don't know. This thing is, I don't know. I don't know why it's teasing me. It's really tricky for me to trade right now. So I'm looking for the dip and the retest of the highs, but it just was looking heavy. Yeah, it's gonna come back down here. So I'm glad that I got it when I did. But man alive, 2 trades on here. I'll stop talking about it, but I can't believe I got those terrible fills. Dip's gonna get bought up. Take a couple deep breaths here. So I take a look at everything else right now while Drug is playing out. And it looks like everything's faded. So Drug is definitely the obvious stock to trade right now. There's still high volume. Yeah, we got 5 million on these last few green candles. Now, what was this? Why did it, what was the news on this? Is there any news on this? Not really. At least I can see here, but look. This is another one that halted up. I'll look at Drug though. It's low volume. So we're gonna get a bit of a sell-off here. And it's gonna catch itself right at this previous pivot point. And I'm trading a bit too cautiously right now. It's probably because I got two terrible fills and took one big loss. I mean, my two trades that I thought were gonna be really nice ended up being break even. So because of fills, bad fills on both sides. I'm really gonna have to go back and watch that. I'm still a bit confused. Hmm. Oh wow. Yeah, this one's been a bit tricky trading. Man. So we got this resistance level between 45 and 50. It's gonna feel me at 25, I see. I thought it felt me at 35 for a second. I was gonna be like, what? RUN should be resuming now. Plus, it's gonna be some sort of 15-minute halt. I guess that was 15 minutes. Weird. Hmm. That's been a bit of a tough morning. Um, drug really was nice, and yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and evaluate my trades on this thing. Cause this thing's up 240%. I'm the guy that's right on it. Always feels bad, man, being the guy that's right on it on a stock that's up so much. So I'm just consolidating right now, which is good. So are we gonna consolidate and set up for another leg up, or is volume gonna end up drying out and then we're gonna end up selling off? Is this gonna be it? No. For a second, it looked like this was gonna be strong and push right through this. My NDO is moving. Less interested in trading that one. All right, let's scan the market here. So, just kind of waiting for a drug. What's this gonna do? What's it gonna do in this range? It's gonna break up or break down. It's gotta be one, eventually. And it looks like everything else is still selling off. Nothing popped up on Momo scans. So, looks like drug is the one I'm stuck watching here. I'll throw INDO up over here. But I'm not, I mean, there's 708. See, this thing comes at a halt in this minute. Okay, yeah, it did. Is this gonna be it here for drug? We got VWAP down here at 87. Nice bounce though. Wow. All right. Time to switch gears here. INDO. It's pulling away. Took a quick dip trade on it from 23 to 30 there. I guess got filled at 29. Wow. Guess I should have held on that dip, eh? All right. Well, man, I've just kind of been looking around, trying to find something, trying to focus. Been a bit of a tough day, but we've got some good movement here now. Um, looks like drug. Yeah, this one's pulling back. Still above VWAP though, so I'm still watching it. And then INDO. I'm looking for a trade on it right now. High day is 769. Who's gonna push here? Bit spready. Got sell at 60. It's a bit choppy up by this level. It's gonna make highs and pull back. It's a bit choppy right now. Well, I'm gonna look away and it's gonna break out. I'm not super focused right now. Come on. I'm gonna get with it here. I'm gonna break over 8. Try for a retest. Yeah, that was pretty decent. And I'm getting better fills on this stock than I was on drug. I don't know what that was about. Nice volume there. High day volume candle on the 5 minute. And we still have a minute and a half left of this the candle here. Drugs pulling back. It's down below VWAP 260s. It's gonna reclaim 8. Not sure if it's gonna hold up here. Wow, nice. Seems like my bid and ask is just a little bit delayed behind the price action that I'm seeing, so it's like kind of tricky. This one's a bit tricky too. I mean, we were getting some pretty big fluctuation in the price. The $8 dip is tempting right there, but I'm gonna leave it. RUN. What's this one done off the halt? Caught a 750 and then pulled back. That was a pretty big dip there. Oi. Now it's pulling back pretty hard here. If we get a low volume pullback, that might look really nice. Volume is, or view up is down there at about 750s, 747 to be exact. But all right, we're gonna find something out here to trade. Currently, oh wow, okay. So for the day, I'm flat. I'm plus $1.40. So I guess I did a pretty good job on INDO of making back those losses. I took 2 trades on it though, but I guess they were both pretty decent, so that's good to see. So, okay. Got INDO. Looks like it's trying to make another leg up here. But I'd like to see a little bit of consolidation around this area. Ooh, drugs curling back up. Throw INDO on here. Whoops. INDO. Wet G. A couple things coming back now. A couple things not coming back. But I'll put drug over here. Wow, this one's actually curling back in a pretty aggressive way there. It's a bit of a flush. Grab my water. Oh no. Set my water right here. Alright. So, back again. Had to run to the bathroom real quickly. So, unfortunately, it looks like INDO broke down here. So, yeah, I wasn't able to consolidate there. GCT. Oh, an IPO. Gigatech Cloud. Or Giga Cloud Tech. Said that one backwards. So, yeah, I don't know. Don't know anything about this one. Got drug right up here on resistance. See if we can make another leg up. Oh. Well, I'm not really. Not interested in trading that one, really. WETG's halted down. So I will put drug on the primary watch because yeah, this thing's kind of it's making moves up. It's gonna be here. Got this resistance here at 29. Then we've got a lot of resistance here at the 40s, 50s. Well, it broke over that. We're gonna hold here. 30 more seconds on this 1 minute candle. There's 35, 38. Can we see a pullback? Well, now it's getting close to the end of this candle. And I don't really want to buy in right away into a fresh 1 minute candle. We'll give it a second here. That should be fine. So volume wise, let's see here. So we had a decent green candle, decent green volume on this 5 minute candle here. But volume is definitely drying up a bit. Even on this push up, we had significantly less volume than earlier. Wow, when this thing halted up at 150, didn't think it was going to be in for this, but it's great to see. Ooh, it's going to break. It's going to hold. Want to see a false breakout. Hmm. Nice. Big bid on big bid at 40, 20,000 shares. $57. Wow. Bit choppy right here. Looks like it's gonna break. But I've been really worried about fills on this thing since I got butchered on it twice the last time in this move. So I'm just being a bit cautious. 30 seconds on this candle. It's gonna hold. Man, and again on this stock, dude. I haven't got caught in a false breakout like that in a while. Man, I'm gonna have to just stop trading this stock, dude. I've given up way too much on it. And just as I brought myself back, I'm down at 188 on that false breakout. Man, oh well, frustrating. But it's a nasty looking false breakout right there. I thought 50s would have been a pretty good dip. Man, this one's just absolutely butchered me today. It's gonna push here again. Try to buy that, pull back there. See if we can get the test. No, it doesn't look like it. And it's like this thing is just gonna fill me high every time. And I'm like, just don't. Hmm. I'm just getting caught up in the shit of it. Man, this stock just, I don't know. I'm having such trouble with it, and it's filling me terrible every time. I don't know what's up with this, but like, good lord, have I taken one green trade on it? Not really. It was a 4 cent win. Yeah, I don't know.
Higher volume again here. So I'm like, okay, pretty strong, right? So we're still increasing in volume, bullish technically. Okay, we made another high right here. Kind of equal volume. Volume is still holding up. Okay, we're coming down. Yeah, this is very simple, but look at this sharp drop. Still holding above VWAP, which is good. You can see another push, of course. Don't know which way it's going to go technically yet. Okay, we give a big wick down, increasing red volume, not holding. So the two biggest candles were these two. And the bottom of this candle is just above VWAP 570. So we took a dip below that, and we're holding towards the bottom of that range. Here we're not even pushing up anymore. Volume is decreasing, a lot less buyers down here. Again, doesn't mean there's more opportunities to the upside. Just something I'm trying to keep an eye out on to analyze how strong the stock might potentially be for the breakout. Lower volume again, a little bit of a 1 minute candle making new high, still holding.
Looks good right here on the 5 minute. So, yeah, looking at this one, we still got pretty nice volume. And so far, relatively low volume on this red 5 minute candle here. So I'm still interested in it, but man, this thing has just chopped me alive today. Like, man, that. The fills have been really bad, and I got caught in this false breakout, and I got caught in this flush off the halt. Man, it's been really tricky today. And look at what's it's about to break out. Yeah, I'm trading with my tail between my legs on this thing right now. This two really bad trades have kind of stolen my confidence on it, as for sure. 70 for a false breakout there. Yeah, and this thing has just been it's been tricky. Wow, Saba is pretty much retraced all the way back down to where it was today. It's like I just won't learn my lesson with this stock. that the fills are shite. I'm gonna be careful of a flush here. But I mean, we're right at the top of this resistance. This looks nice for a breakout. Try bits. Man, I'm gonna be too late. Look at that chop, man. Hate to see it. Yeah, that was some. I was getting some nasty false breakouts on this thing. I mean, look at all of the topping red wicks we have breaking over highs. And this was the one that I just got caught in right here. Oh, I was just gonna push higher. There's $4. Break of four. This thing is just so whippy. '90s are holding. No, give it a try. Hands on the buy button. I'm just, man, I'm going for. Wow, and there's highs. It's gonna hit 420. When it breaks, it's just so whippy. I don't want to get caught in another false breakout. Couple seconds till the new 1 minute candle. Gonna get a nice. See, this thing is just weird. Like there, I got a super nice fill. Right at the bottom. But it's like my fills are a second delayed because it's dipped a little bit more from where I clicked it at 4 and I got filled at the bottom. So I don't know, something's funky here. Oh, I should try. have smaller share size here. Man, my P&L has kind of been a bit all over the place here, but man, this thing looks good. We got volume back in. I mean, almost the highest volume candle of the day. This thing is traded a lot. 56 million shares today. Oh, yeah, 57 million. It's gonna hold for. Didn't look like it. Well, it's gonna dip a couple cents below 4 and then get bought up. It's interesting. It's 420 again. Really does look like it wants to go. Yeah, almost bought there at 420. Man, this thing gets whippy once it breaks out. So I'm just kind of watching, and I'm playing it a bit timid here, to be quite honest. But I've been cautious about the fills because I've been getting really bad fills. So looking here, pushes again. And this price action is just so whippy, especially on the breakouts. Mm. Try to buy that dip. Be out there. It's a pretty decent trade. Man, it's like I've been doing good on these dip trades, on the big red candles. But on the breakouts, I've been doing bad, and I've been getting caught in false breakouts. A couple of them. So, this day, man, this has been quite a day. I started the day with the red trade, 180. So I started minus 180. INDO pops. I took a few trades, good trades on that. Got myself back to flat. And then one big red trade on this false breakout here. I got caught in and then was down 200 again, just like that. A few more decent trades later, now I'm only down 70. So it's like, man, I don't know. This has been kind of all over the place today. It's been a bit sloppy by me, for sure. Oh, well, that's okay. Let's come back down here. Okay, I'm back here, and I think I'm close to calling it a day. I gotta wrap it up and get out of here pretty soon. Um, yeah, I overtraded a little bit today. Oh, this is gonna go lower here. Man, drug has been tough to trade, but this thing has been crazy strong today. It's awesome. I'm down on it pretty big. If it wasn't for getting green, maybe 200 on INDO, I would be down a lot more. So this is the day in the life of a trader, I guess. 17, 15. Man, I don't know why my bid and ask seem delayed. I don't get it. So if we're going to do some quick analysis here on it, the volume profile looks really good. We've got strong green candles, 6 million volume. And the pullback here, yeah, pretty big volume. But I'm not convinced that it's done yet. I really think that with these lower volume pullbacks, we could get a pretty big push here. 5 minute next 5 minute candle making new high would be all the way at 69 up here at this pivot level. Um, but yeah, Hello? Hey, you, what's up? Okay, well, it kind of looks like it's maybe on the backside of the move. I'm gonna wrap it up for today. Do my recap. Got a couple things I need to gotta get done pretty shortly here. So yeah, end of the day, minus 75. Got caught in a couple false breakouts on this, and that's what did it. So that was tough. I'm gonna have to go back and do some reviewing. I've been decent. I've been pretty good at avoiding the false breakouts until today. So yeah. Anyway, oh my. Here's INDO. Come on, man. And Neptune's halted. Okay, well, I guess I'll stick around for a little second longer here. There's an 84. 55. What? Yeah. Everyone sees you in your naked legs now. Oh my god. Yeah. No, no one is watching. That's fine. What were you gonna ask me? That shit's funny. Maybe I have this line drawn from a different date entirely. Daily chart. I don't know what this line is. Let's get rid of it. Yeah, we have until. There's not a lot of obvious resistance on the daily chart. Neptune halted. Looks like it should come out of the hall at 44 and 38 seconds. And this thing curled back up here. Volume sure isn't as high on this breakout as it was earlier. I'll take a look at Neptune here. Going with 900. So, looking at it, daily chart, got a gap to fill until about 17. That's not too far off. Got about 20 seconds till resumption here. Watching here. That was some whippy stuff there. but it's gonna be a good dip and rip there. I got in a little bit high. Same kind of case as a drug from earlier. It was a halt open high and it dipped and I got in and then it dipped more. I sold and then it went. So I had the same idea with this one, but I got in a little bit early. Luckily, I kind of had the intuition to hold through that secondary dip there. And wow, it's gonna push 35. It's up 74% of the day. Sales have outperformed Walmart's expectations by 150%. So that's why it's moving. Okay. What was that even bring me for P&L? It's 36. Good lord. I want to retest right away. So, yeah, as this thing goes up, it's a little extended here now. Wow, this thing is pretty strong here. So yeah, they have news. News broke. That their sales outperformed Walmart's expectations by 150%. I don't. It's crazy. 150% is a pretty big number. See if 70 is gonna hold. It's not gonna. The one thing I'm really bad at doing is buying as something's going up. Usually I'm looking into getting in dips or dips and retests. Something I've definitely got to work on is executing while something's moving up. So I leave a lot on the table during those moves up. Yeah, I don't know. This one's tricky here. Volume looks really good. 5 minute, 5 million on this last 5 minute candle. 4.4. Only thing is, it's looking a little extended here now. It's gone about 100% without a pullback. Man, I just need to give these trades a little bit more time. Man, alive. I got in right at the bottom there, and I'm out too soon. I'm not talking a whole lot here. Ba, boo, ba, boo, ba. Volume seems a bit light here. A bit lighter on this pullback, so I guess that's good. But we'll see if we'll break down or we're going to hold here. Again, I'm out too quick. So this is a problem that I'm gonna have to work on here. These last two green trades that should have been bigger winners. I mean, I was in and out too quick before it gave a chance to move because I'm scared of getting caught in a flush. Scared money doesn't make money. There's 90, 93, 95. Yeah, I don't know. And I don't, trying to buy the top as this thing moves higher. So that's always been really tricky for me. See, it seems like the time that I try it, it doesn't work. So where is what is the line there? What am I missing? Probably should have held a little bit more when it broke three. Yeah. Man, I'm getting out way too quickly on all of these trades. Well, time is about 11 o'clock. Kind of quiet over here, just focused. Um, yeah, this was some great surprise momentum to see. This thing is up 130%. I'm just gonna bust. It's 2021. I'm just gonna do that anyway. Something that I would like to do is get better at selling half. It's like right there. I should have sold half and held half. What am I doing in my life? Is it gonna be a false breakout? Didn't trust that one. So look, this candle might make a false breakout candle. It's gonna be really strong here. He's coming up on 50. I don't know if I'm gonna get filled on that. No idea what my P&L is now. So that goes through. I'm gonna be at. Oh, that's after it went through. Okay. So today is the day where I'm taking a lot of trades. I'm over trading a bit. I'm machine gun trading a bit, where I'm buying, selling way too quickly. Um, yeah, something I've gotta get some work on is holding for just a little bit longer, because I'm buying in, and then when a stock is hanging out right around the price I bought in, I'm quickly wanting to sell at break even in fear of it going against me. Wow, it's a dip there. Looks like it's gonna dip more. Wow, got some big dip there. Oh shoot. Probably against, yeah, shoot. I got billed at $3. Oh, wait. Okay. I was thinking it was the other way around. I'm all confused because I'm getting bad fills today. So, wow, and it's gonna bounce hard off that. I'm talking. Oh wow. I should end the stream. So yeah, I'm gonna call it there. Plus 128. If anyone sees this, stay green, stay safe, happy trading, and I'm out of here.